Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. This is our Path of the Damned Herald run. This is episode 26. We are in Nekataka. We just got stopped on the streets as we were actually just heading back to swap out our parties, truthfully. So, goal here is to head out by sea real quick. And the plan is we're swapping over to our Tekehu party. Oh, shit. Did we want to do that? Ah! Ha 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 ha! You've received an important missive from Captain Aldis. So, you had a little run-in with Ben, and then you dragged it into my doorstep. You could have wiped your feet before you stomped in, but I digress. I know what you did. I know who you are, and unlike my unfortunately blockheaded second-in-command, I recognize a threat when it smacks me upside the head. So, this is me, Captain Aldis, commander of the God's damn New Blood Principe, leader of the second-largest fleet of pirates in the God's fucking Deadfire, inviting you, a terribly powerful and strange watcher, to come and meet with me under the strictest parley at Fort Deadlight, which is to say I promise not to gut you when you arrive for dinner and drinks. Looking forward to having a little hearthside chat. I would like to offer you a partnership of the most glorious and goriest variety. I scratch your back, you gut my enemies from hip to jaw. We laugh at their deaths over a bottle of the finest rum. Oh, and when you come, bring some candied nuts. Your newest and dearest friend, Aldis. P.S. This is not a trap. Fucking love it. I love Aldis. I honestly do. I just love her attitude. It's great. Anyways, we don't want to do that. And actually, now that I think about it, so we explored the goal, right, is to explore all the parts. I think leaving the gullet for last because the gullet's actually going to lead us into a dungeon. And we want Tekehu with us for that. So I think we actually want to go to the Brass Citadel. Well, no, because it doesn't, questions. Questions. So going to the Brass Citadel with Tekehu could start some interesting conversations, but it could start some fights as well. It's funny, right? We've got Maya obviously is Rauatai, but this group, Adair, Shodi, and Aloth, are very, well, they're not really involved in the main factions of the game, right? The Rauatai, the Principi, the Valians, or the Huana, right? That's Maya is the Rauatai, Tekehu is the Huana, what is his goddamn name? Seraphin, damn it, is the Principe, and then Pelagina is the Valian, right? So it's kind of interesting that the way we stacked our parties is mostly no attachments to the main factions, and then all the attachments to the main factions. Hey. I guess let's go ahead and flip over to the secondary party. I say secondary party, but to this party. Save. But I think the plan is still let's head to the Brass Citadel. We don't have any. Do we have a? Yeah, we do. We have to speak to the Hazanui. So we do have a quest over there. So, okay. Hey, how's it going, both of you? How are you doing tonight? So we've got to find Persa, but that's in the gullet. Delver's Row, also in the gullet. All of those scenarios are in the gullet. Also in the gullet. Hey! Odie boy! You get the pets. It's so sad. It's the only time he gets the pets. That's a total lie. He gets pet constantly. Non-stop petto. Alright, so yeah, I think we're gonna go to the Brass Citadel, and we're just gonna go to the base. We're gonna explore the whole place. Ah, sha. A Principe group notices you walking and approaches you in the street. That's gonna be bad, isn't it? Oh shit, we're still flying Principe colors, aren't we? Uh-oh. What's up? Have either of you had a chance to play the demo for the Project Triangle strategy yet? I have not. I actually heard about it yesterday, and I was thinking about downloading it, but my Switch is dead, and that was just like, oh well, I guess I can't do it. And my mentality was I'll do it tomorrow, and then I still didn't recharge my Switch. I'm actually, from the trailer, I'm really looking forward to it. It looks like an awesome mix of, I don't want to say tactics, because it actually didn't look very tacticsy. It looked like an awesome mix of Octopath Traveler, and a lot of different interesting ideas from a lot of different tactical games that I've seen over the years. Like it looks like someone who really likes tactical games has been playing tactical games for the last 20 years and was like, what would happen if we just took all the best ideas from tactical games and put them into a game? Yeah, it's got terrain and elemental effects. It's got pushing and combo skills like Disgaea type stuff where you can like push people in, throwing people into different situations, doing flanking maneuvers, triggering attacks. So it's got all of these different like strategy ideas. Like you'll find like Overwatch scenarios or flanking scenarios or pushing scenarios or what have you in all these different things. But this is like, let's just do them all, you know? There's a character that can make it rain and flood the map, and then she has a lightning spell that can shock. See? Exactly. That's fucking dope. Ah ha ha. Seraphin stops as the other pirates approach, his fists balled. The heat of his anger flushes your skin, then seeps beneath, simmering your thoughts.
Hold up, Cap. That be Malnage, the High Queen Sea Devil of the Deadfire herself, awaiting us like a shark in hate.
I'm gonna say, keep calm, Seraphin.
Steady as the sea, Cap.
A flash of ice-cold loathing cuts through the heat of Seraphin's anger, threatening to wash you over. Let the visions come. Aching shoulders, aching wrists, aching ankles, bound and gagged, the filthy rag in your mouth soaked through and briny, every breath like drowning, hanging from the bowsprit. The rise and fall of swells, the sea spray a chilling shock. Malnage shouting from the bulwark. Ignore it, she says. Ignore it. And focus, you useless sack of spider shit. Reality rushes back in like an approaching wave.
Captain, I've heard a mess and a half about you. Mostly good. Though I see your taste in company could use some refining.
The Orlin gestures to Seraphin with a smirk.
Typical Malnage. Can't match my skill, so you try to spew shit.
Boy, when you're as old as me, your skill will still be naught more than the untrained fumbling of an Adeiran maid to the refined workings of my mind.
That's a little lengthy for an insult. The sailors backing her chuckle. Do I go that? Or do I just want to be like, I got your back, bruh? Yeah, let's do it. When you insult Seraphin, you insult me.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't realize you'd married your honor to this scallywags. You boy him, believe you me. I've heard about your run-ins with Captains Benweth and Ferrante. Meeting the old Principe seems like. Almost makes a girl green. The envy of missing the party.
She grins, her mouth filled with sharp yellow teeth.
I'm tracking a man by the name of Rimaro. Traitor to the cause.
Romaro ain't no traitor, you mind-blind sack of squid squirts.
Seraphim growls, fists tight and fur bristling. You feel the anger coil around him and spill outward, and your vision begins to swim. I could definitely fight against it, but I don't see the point in fighting against it. I want to see the visions. Let the visions come. A sharp strike against your cheek and your head hits wood hard. The wet of something rolling down the back of your scalp, clumping in your fur, and Malnaj standing over you, fists balled. Flash like thunder and copper in your mouth. Then an old man, eyes equal parts kindness and rage, hauling her back, shouting her down, turning to you, leaning in. Rage fleeing. The anger slides past and your vision resolves into the Nekataka street.
Captain, there'll be a bounty of some 4,000 pounds on Romaro, quick or dead. I'd be willing to cut you a tenth of that, here and now, if you give me any knowledge you might have stumbled across on your travels.
She glances again at Seraphim. I know nothing about this. Malnaj's eyes narrow to sharp lines in her graying fur, and her lip curls back over her sharp teeth.
Careful, Watcher. You don't want to go making yourself an enemy of the Principe Sen Patrena. Anyone aids our enemies shares their fate, you know?
She draws a finger across her throat.
Fare thee well, Captain. See you around, Seraphim.
She turns on her heels and leads her crew away. Hey, we leveled off that. Nice. And nice. That means we get to spend the next 45 minutes leveling 3 characters. Awesome. No, hopefully it will not take that long. Alright, Seraphim. What do we got? Sleight of hand, streetwise, easy peasy. Alright, I got a text that I have to... Yes. Okay. I just gotta deal with work stuff with the snowstorm and everything like that. I'm having to spend extra time making sure my team has what they need and is prepared to do all of the things that they need to do to work from home. Not to mention, our shit's flooded as fuck. Oh, it's pretty... Well, I mean... So... Oh, damn. That's insanity. So specifically, the city, like, we're doing fine. The whole... like, we're shut down. It's not like... So I'm on the east side of Texas, so I'm not having to deal with the power outages that a lot of other people are in Texas, right? Because East Texas is actually not on the Texas power grid, for whatever reason. Yay me. But it's still, everything's pretty shut down. It's like a foot or more of snow in most places, so it's pretty intense for us. To make things more complicated, a pipe burst in our offices, and it basically flooded the entire area of my department. So it's pretty fucked up. Yeah. So hopefully that will be resolved for next week, but who knows. Alright, so with Seraphim, I'm really interested in the way things are turning out with him, but he's kind of fragile. So we want to keep that in mind as we move into things. I think using options like Psychic Backlash could potentially be a good idea. He's got all the penetration that he can get with everything. I actually think penetration on the Cypher spells might be a bad idea because we ended up not going spells, really. Like, we didn't end up going damage spells, so I don't think it matters. I don't think we need penetration. So that's probably going to be something that we're going to need to spec out of. But we do have access to a level 3, so we should probably take it. I would assume either Fractured Volition or Secret Horrors is going to be the best one for what we're trying to accomplish. I think we went for Fractured Volition. I was going to say I think we went for Fractured Volition on whoever our other Cypher is, but we're never going to use that character, so... You know. Frightened and Sickened for 15 seconds versus Hobbled and Weakened for 20 seconds. Cast time is 0.5. Recovery time 4. That's all the same. Range 10. Range 10. Secret Horrors is an AoE, but shorter versus a single foe, but longer. And it's... Weakened is -5 Constitution, -50% healing, -5 Dex. Run. Is -5 Constitution, -25 healing, and gotcha. And does level 2 sickening. Okay. So basically, a level 2 reduction in healing versus a level 1 reduction in healing, but a pretty big decrease in power and locking certain abilities versus just minus dexterity and not being able to run. I kind of feel like we go Secret Horrors, so we'll try that out. Okay, we've got... Oh, right, he's going, the plan was to go two-handed weapons. We've got a Morning Star. And I think I wanted Pallegina to go two-handers as well. Do I like that? This is like my two-hander team, and the other team's like my dual-wielding team, basically. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, Quarterstaff. That's somewhat interesting. I don't know. We'll just go Poleaxe for now. Or Pike. We'll go Pike. Fuck it. Go Pike. Alright, I want to take forever on other people's stuff, so let's just jump into it, shall we? Athletics, Intimidate, move onwards. Penetrating Strike is really strong. El Dorado got 8 inches. It's the most. This is the most I remember ever seeing living here. I've been to other places and seen more snow in those places, but it's absolutely the most I've ever seen here. It's kind of crazy. So Pallegina could get rapid recovery. That's normally a pretty good one. Glorious Beacon's very good. We already got Eternal Devotion, so that's strong. Aegis of Loyalty is somewhat interesting, but I try to avoid having to use that. Oh, Glorious Beacon is good, but I think maybe just Mule Kick. Like, I feel like we're locked into knockdown, so no, probably actually Into the Fray would be good, so that we can move her around. Supposed to get like 10 inches up here in Ohio. Instead, you got 4 inches and a ton of sleet. Ew. This was like the finest grain, smoothest snow I have ever seen. The fluffiest snow I have ever seen. To the point to where we haven't been able to make snowballs. Like, we'd compact ice and it within, you know, like we crush it all together to try to make a snowball, and then it just disintegrates away. It's so fine that it won't stick together. There's no like moisture in it. It's crazy. Would charge. I don't want. I don't think I want into the fray. I think I want charge. So. Yeah, I think absolutely. I think I want charge. So. If that's the case, I think maybe we just go for penetrating strike. It's a pretty good one. And we've already got greatsword and estoc. I guess I could take quarterstaff on her. Why not? Seraphim will be Morningstar, pike, and poleaxe. She'll be quarterstaff, and the two. Seems interesting. Yeah, it's just like super powder snow. Okay. And then we've got Takehu, explosives, metaphysics, cool. What are we doing? Ancient Memory is just so good. I feel like we absolutely just take Ancient Memory as soon as we get it, right? We took Nature's Balm already. I feel like we take Ancient Memory. Okay, go for that. And he is going to take just like wands and stuff like that. All right, cool.
Captain, aye, aye.
Yes, Captain.
I do want to edit his sturfs real quick. I think we go. Look at this.
You have my attention.
Softly death.
What can I do?
All right, cool.
Certainly.
Onwards to the Brass Citadel. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bam. Bow. Buddy boy. So sleepy. Says no, pop-pop. Leave me alone, pop-pop.
Ishi, how much of the captain's hardtack have you eaten? You're gonna make yourself sick again, foolish bird.
Foolish bird. A well-dressed Valian and a young but determined guard are arguing by the gate.
The Royal Deadfire Company is a trading company, is it not? And you are on Kahanga soil. You cannot turn me away.
The Valian's words only anger the guard further. Her face darkens and she grits her pointed teeth.
The Brass Citadel and the Royal Deadfire Company operate under the auspices of the Ranga Nui of Rawatai.
She straightens her shoulders and crosses her forearms over her chest in a stiff salute.
We answer to him, not to you. And certainly not to some tribal queen of Nekataka.
Nekataka. Nekataka. Fucking. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Let's go diplomatic. Let's all take a deep breath. I'm sure we can work this out.
Oh, you're one of those.
She crosses her arms. Oh no.
These Valians are always sending their spies to snoop around, and I won't have it.
The guard glares at the merchant even as she speaks to you. The merchant rolls her eyes.
And these Rawataians think they own anything they stack two stones on top of. I am here to conduct business, not engage in petty power struggles.
Why not just let the merchant pass and then keep an eye on her? Although I'm kind of inclined to just be like, look, This is their spot. If they don't want to let you do business here, they've not got to let you do business here. Why are... I need the question, why are you here? You know? If the guard won't let you in, that's that.
Correct. And how am I supposed to conduct my business?
Ah, okay, so we've got a diplomacy. Not every guard is as steadfast as her. Try later with some spare change. There you go, right? Why anger one of the largest trading factions in Deadfire? Leave gracefully now and try a smoother entrance later. He raises an eyebrow at you.
I suppose there is wisdom in that. Very well. Anchores.
Ah, nice. She nods to you and bows deeply, if mockingly, to the guard before leaving. Minor positive reputation gained with the Valian Treaty.
Good riddance to her. Thanks for your help.
She nods appreciatively. Minor positive reputation gained with the Royal Deadfire Company. Nice, we get reputation all around. That's a beautiful, beautiful world. Alright, let's look at the stuff up underneath this.
Green islands and blue skies.
The locals don't know how good they have it.
I mean, they might. They might very well be like, yeah, this place is awesome.
Why does Sharonga carve his name into a rock?
The Ranga Nui, and it's a commemoration to show what he built.
Oh. Then did your Reparo also write their names on other stones?
I like that. That's a good point, because it's like, he didn't build it.
Mighty winds sent us north to the shores of Rawatai, till our 5 ships bore us out to Deadfire once again.
What's going on here?
The Valiant's chant Hassangos is quiet from afar. Malice lay behind their eyes. Their hearts hid treachery.
I love the chanters. It's one of the coolest takes on, like, bards or skalds. That's really what it is, though. It feels more like a skald or something. Well, I guess a skald. I don't know. Another time. Just tried to force update me, so if I go offline, it's because Windows is being a bitch. How do I get down there? Oh, I've got to come out of the other side of the Imperial compound. Gotcha. Alright, well, before that happens, we will go look at other places. We've been into Utos before, but we have way more money than we did then. Let's go back and check and see what they have. This could be nice.
Looking for a pistol or an arquebus? Rawatai makes the finest guns in Aora, and I make the finest guns in Rawatai.
Let's see what you have. Alright, so we've got Dragon's Dowry, which is a really cool arquebus, but Dragon's Breath is like a cone. I don't know, still, it does a shit ton of damage. Runelock is a 10% chance for the wielder to suffer 10 burn damage on launching attack, but also does 20% damage as burn. Then Dragon's Breath, obviously, is Dragon's Breath. Blazing Fury dramatically increases attack speed for a time, but sloppy reloading and burning rune powder causes the wielder burn damage over time. Serpent's Rage fires a cluster of unavoidable fire projectiles, inflicting burn damage. The burst of rune power causes the wielder to receive burn damage over time. Probably would go Blazing Fury. We've got Volatile Rune Lock, 15% chance to suffer damage, but 30% damage is burn, versus 5%, and it stays at 20. It's a great weapon, but it's 45,000. 45,000, which is a lot. And then we got Scordio's Trophy. Scoring hits with this weapon grants a stacking -5 recovery time with melee weapons for 30 seconds. Ahaha. And it's just got critical shot. Scoring hits with this weapon grants a -5. So this makes it not just melee, opening barrage. And this keeps it as melee, but makes it better. And then you've got the 15% crit. Basically, you've got more crit damage, right? Or you've got same crit damage, but penetration, additional penetration, which I think is probably more valuable in the long run. Damn, that's also an amazing weapon. That's more reachable, too, though, in fairness. Like, that's only 14k. But we would want to almost immediately enchant to Opening Barrage, which would be another 3k. Yeah. I just don't want to spend money as part of the problem. I'm in that, you know.
Your orders, not a problem, Captain.
I'm in that scenario where I don't have enough money. So.
Your orders?
What can I do? Quietly now.
Lockpicks required. This one.
I'll try my best. There you go. Of course.
Exceptional blunderbuss.
Your orders? Aye, aye. Still as a pond.
What can I do?
You were saying? Your orders?
How would we even get to that?
Can do.
Ah.
Speak freely.
I completely forgot about pickpocketing. I feel like we're gonna have to like spend the next 15 hours of the game pickpocketing.
Let's go.
Now, how to... Cause I'm interested in this. If we could get that, do we have like... Can you like throw like a grenade or something like that to like distract someone away from a place? Concussion bomb. I really wish there were better sorting options. Explosives. Firecracker. Let's craft that. Okay. We're gonna experiment some here.
Your orders? Not a problem, Captain.
Yes?
Okay, so if we like hit him with anything, what if we just Okay.
Not a problem, Captain.
Oh, did that work?
Captain.
I think that worked. Shit. I feel like exhilarated after that. Holy fuck. Woo. Alright, nice. Fucking stole the shit out of that fucking pistol. Alright, well, time to put some pistols on then. We've got an exceptional pistol right there. And yeah, I think if we're gonna use this, we almost immediately want to use opening barrage. $24 to $30. Probably a little less on the damage side of things. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, let's just go for it. Sweet! Baby Jesus. Got that dual pistol action. That's fucking dope.
I'm listening.
That was actually really cool interaction. I had not really thought about doing that in the past. I kind of like I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about pickpocketing being a thing. So now I kind of feel like I have to go pickpocket everyone in existence. Ajax. Sounds remarkably close. Plus 20 health restored per kill. And plus 10 stride. 10%. That's interesting. Still not gonna be something that we take, but
I'm sorry, but this area is strictly off limits.
the young guard draws himself up to his full height, crossing his arms. What is this place?
Private property of the Royal Deadfire Company, that's what.
He eyes you warily. Can I just look around inside?
Sorry, my orders come from the Hazanui herself.
Come on, I can't get into that much trouble. Not when this place is so well guarded.
All it would take is one stray flame, one errant spark.
He catches himself and stops, shaking his head.
No, I'm sorry, but you really don't understand.
We need more bluff! More bluff! Okay.
I've got all
talked to
sorts
this
of good.
person
Take a look.
before. Oh, ho. Right. Okay, so
You were saying? Ishi. Let's go.
Speak your mind.
Your orders?
Tell to stop walking into me. Just yoinking. I don't know why I'm even stealing from these people. Ooh, wow.
Your orders? Aye, aye.
Alright.
Captain?
Before I do this for all of eternity, let's head into the Fleet Master's office. It's like a mini game now. It's like, how many people can I dodge? Oh my goodness. It's stupid. Alright, Fleet Master.
Well, if you insist.
Didn't mean to do that. Meant to talk
Clear
to this person.
skies, my friend.
Wakoyo crosses his arms and tips his head to the side. A long scar traces a path down his face, curving sharply where his cheek rises with a smile. Jack, Captain the Defiant, at your service.
I know of you already, Captain.
No, you do.
Maya, I assume you vouch for your new captain.
He turns his focus towards Maya and Ashiza.
On occasion. Why?
Your ship, unmoored from Deadfire politics, is an asset I would grasp with both hands. An arrangement can help us both. You will empty the seas of competition in exchange for profit.
Aren't you afraid that privateering will start a war?
An official reckoning is drafted to account for every cannonball shot in the name of Rauatai. Our paperwork is most thorough. For every ship sunk, there is a legal justification. Our enemies will know the war is started on the day we fail to turn in our paperwork.
What bounties do you have available?
A Scylla wave skipper is your first target. A pirate shirking any pretense of lawful conduct in the open seas.
Wakoyo grimaces and itches at his scar. I'll take the bounty.
Most excellent. Asilla commands the Voyager River Dragon, which pesters a group of islands to the southwest of Port Mage.
Before I go, I had some questions.
Ask away, my privateer. I would not have you take to the water uninformed.
Wakoyo nods and plants his hands on his hips. I'm actually... That's all
Indeed.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Hey, Maya, you want to steal from your boss real quick?
Still as a pond. Just say the word. You were saying? You were Cap. I'm listening.
We're actually going to try to pickpocket from these guards first.
Your orders? I'm listening. Speak freely. Let's go. I'm listening. You were saying? Speak freely. Speak freely. Ishi. Quiet time. Still as a pond. Can we be adults?
I was gonna
about this?
say, can I redo that or not? It's that scenario, right? You do like the anime or whatever, and it's the guy that's been teleported into a game world, and he's over in the corner trying to repeatedly trying to stealth, and they're just looking at him like he's weird.
Just
That's what
say
I'm
the
doing.
word.
Sweet.
Still as a pond. I'm your orders. Just Captain.
So we know we can probably... I have to make another distraction. Royal Deadfire Color Companies. That's it? That's all that's in there? Oof.
Speak freely. You're not a problem, Captain.
I'm here.
Move over here. We are going to...
I'm here.
Make more of these. Did I not make it? Oh, each of these... Okay, I was gonna say... Each of these makes several. That's good. Okay. I am less concerned about the overall amount that I am having to do.
Huh?
Aye, aye. You were saying?
Scroll of prayer for the body and true stories from the living land.
Can do.
Very big thing. Replica of the Tanvi Ora Toha, the Rauatayan Book of Virtue. Actually, surprisingly little on the grand scale of things, I guess.
I'm listening. Not a problem, Captain.
I love that type of shit. Alright. We donezo there. Well, I guess technically there was a single guard that we hadn't... I'm curious, what happens if we go back in there? Is the door gonna be open? Can we just walk in there? Looks like the door is still open.
Your orders? Ishi, quiet time.
Can we pickpocket this guard successfully?
Speak freely.
That's dope. I don't know why I'm super into fucking pickpocketing people now. Oh, okay.
Captain. Still as a pond.
I wanna see Imani, so I know we can pick her up later. Once we have a bigger reputation, but
I'm listening. Let's go.
See if that has changed.
My hands are feeling better. It's my pride that's still sore. You know, I've heard stories about you.
Nekataka, good
People
plus
around Nekataka seem to think a lot of you. I could probably use the good influence, especially with the way my last posting ended.
She grins.
I'll see you on board, Captain.
She crosses her forearms in salute to you, then makes a rude gesture at the rest of the district. And she's now available to crew our ship. Cool. Awesome. I think she is a expert cannoneer.
Give me the order.
She is. However, she's got points in helmsman and deckhand, which means she will never 5-star anything, which means we probably don't want her in the long. Unfortunate. That's okay, though. Into the officer's lounge, I say. Akira. Odie boy, why are you even laying like that?
Until suddenly she's not.
So
Meet her eye when you've got bad news. She respects that.
Alright, we've got a Rautain officer over here.
I don't think she likes me. I spent most of my career escorting foreign ships.
Many have. She's got nothing against scramble routes, but don't stare at her hand.
If this is about the Hazatoa tournament, I've got nothing to do with that, alright? I just serve the drinks.
He holds up his hands with the exhausted resignation of a man who's made his case many times. What's this about Hazatoa?
Some of the soldiers and sailors get to making unwise bets when they play.
He rolls his eyes.
Like I said, I keep out of it. None of the regulars are looking for new opponents, though, if that's what you're asking. All the better for you, trust me.
Nice. Why do you work for the Royal Deadfire Company?
They always pay on time. They're run by the Ranganui, so they should, right?
He grins.
Also, I'm from a town near Takoa. Rautai's full of all kinds of kith, not just Amawa. But the Amawa have a long history at sea. They make up a lot of sailors and soldiers, including most of the ones that ended up here.
He nods vaguely at the bar. I found a typo. He nods vaguely at the bar. I'd like to order something.
Sorry, I'm really only supposed to sell to captains working for the Royal Deadfire Company.
Taps a sign near the bar. Good to know. Alright then.
Captain, not a problem, Captain.
Go have a look around. Maya?
I'm listening.
Not a lot of places to hide here. But
Your orders? Speak not of your orders, Captain.
getting all the pickpocketing. I just want like max stealth. So I can just like, I am a ghost in the night.
Speak freely. Capture us. I'm listening.
Alright, the true test now. Can we make it around to the server? Because I can't see like a way. We'll wait. Oh no. No, go away. No, go
You
away.
were saying?
At once.
Yes?
Ahoy.
Captain?
Ahoy. I want to wait until, yeah, I basically want to go and over. Ooh, we were so close.
You were saying?
I feel like I have to do this.
You were saying?
Cool.
You were saying,
Interesting.
Captain.
Huh. Maybe it's a matter of placement because we're coming up right in front of him. Ah, it totally is. But that's not worth. Not using Not using a putty for that. It's totally just because we're coming up right in front of him. Well, I say that, but like, we come up in front of other people that we've pickpocketed. Regardless, I don't even care. It's a thing. We didn't get anything good.
What brought you to the Royal Deadfire Company?
Looking for another contract. And I've been ready to return to the rough country.
The rough country. Well, I wonder if we can pickpocket like a key or something from that guy standing in front of the gunpowder warehouse.
You were saying? Ishi. Can do.
Ooh,
have
they
what say?
have
Captain?
got eyes.
Yes, Captain.
You were saying?
Back of their heads.
Your orders?
Ooh, yeah. This guy especially.
I'm listening. Let's
No
go.
way. Alright, that's fun. Get out of here.
The Ranganui leads us, but he represents all of Rautai.
Tumara is the lady
All
that
this
was.
trouble over a tablet of fucking
Aha.
stone. If my company's standing wasn't on the line, I would have written this one off as a loss already.
Tumara nurses her brow and motions for you to speak. I actually don't want her or Rautai to have the Europa epic. You and Natehe don't seem to get along.
All of her pretenses of cultural pride are a means to an end. Like the rest of the Huana, she isn't above exploiting any advantage if she can profit from it.
It doesn't seem fair. The Huana are trying to get by.
As you say.
Takehu rocks back on his heels, nodding to himself. Maya pinches. So see, it's hard for them to be together. Tell me about yourself.
I help finance expeditions around the Isles, which often means keeping an ear to the ground. Not very romantic from behind a desk, but Rauatai's campaign could use the extra coin.
I have questions about the Europa epic.
It's a handsome piece of rock, which some call valuable. I won't dispute that point if the value goes to Rauatai.
But what does the Royal Deadfire Company want with the epic?
I suppose it's no secret that we're after more than some arbitrary cultural touchstone. We're looking for a route to Ukaizo.
Alright, yeah.
It stands to reason that ancient lore would be a key to finding the place.
What kind of defenses does Archimere have inside his manor?
Archimere is a magical savant and a recluse. That
This
makes
also
for a very
dillhole.
dangerous combination.
Yep.
He relies on imps and ironclad constructs to maintain the estate. When you've lived as long as Archimere, I suppose trust becomes a problem.
Back to my previous
Fine
questions.
by me. I'm looking forward to the day when the Harappo epic is someone else's concern.
Could it really be a path to Ukaizo?
When it comes to finding the Lost Island, we can't afford to neglect any lead. The Ranganui seeks to saddle the weather and harness the storm. If there is a place where this can happen, it is Ukaizo.
Tumara shrugs and wipes off the breast of her uniform. Any ideas on retrieving the Europa epic?
I heard tell of Ephron, a thief with a penchant for making house calls. Word has it that Ephron made his way inside of Archimere's manor and later died. Now his soul is bound to the fortune-telling machine in the dark cupboard. A strange fate.
Interesting.
Just say the word.
Alright.
Fought to victory, Rautai! Triumph over your foes! Storm shall never bend your backs, nor battles break your swords!
Not a sound. Just a moment, please.
Ooh. Takes 15 lockpick to get into the upper powder house. Interesting, interesting. Oh. Alright, cool. Well, that was a whole lot of fucking time exploring and pickpocketing people. But we are now ready to head into the Imperial compound, but we will be doing that on the next video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.